Theorizing that one could time travel within his own lifetime, Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the Quantum Leap Accelerator one February 29th and vanished. Weird, ain't it? He woke up to find himself trapped in the past, specifically leap years, facing mirror images that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to keep the bullshit of that year from happening. His only guide on this journey is Al, an observer from his own time who appears in the form of a hologram that only Sam can see and hear. He gives him the business sometimes, but hey, that's their relationship. And so Dr. Sam Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life, striving to put right what was once went wrong, and hoping that each time that his next leap day will be the leap day home. Quantum leap.
Again? Where am I? Hey, you. What day is this?
Today? Why, sir, it's Christmas Day.
What?
I'm fucking with you. It's February 29th.
Quit dicking around.
Well, it's sure I foul-mouthed in 2020.
Ah, thank God. It's 2020. Why did I leap so recently?
Well, a lot of shit happened that year.
You can't come with me just once on one of these?
That would be kind of fun, but like, how would we explain my presence here? You know, like, protection?
Yeah, you are my friend, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
And since we have a familiarity, you probably call me a nickname.
Like what?
I don't know, Betty?
Betty? Why Betty?
I mean, it's a nice thing, you know. My parents said if I was a girl, they would have named you Betty.
That is a nice story.
Yeah, so let's make a deal. If you'll be my bodyguard,
I could be your long lost pal.
you can call me Betty.
Betty, when you call me, you can call me out.
Call me out. Paul Simon. Anyway, what do I have to do to leave?
Well, I guess you have to warn everyone about the pandemic. That would make sense.
I thought supposed to fix the pandemic.
No, don't do that. You'll affect the future.
But hang on. I'm supposed to help the future. I'm supposed to change it.
Oh.
That's the premise, right? That's the premise of the show?
Yeah, that's right. You're right, Sam. I'm sorry. I just recently saw Back to the Future, and I guess I got confused.
Back to the Future, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Hey, kid. Talk to your imaginary friend about Back to the Future?
Oh yeah, you're a kid in this one.
I'm sorry, I get lost in my own world. Listen, there's going to be a huge disease coming, and everyone just needs to keep their distance and wash their hands, stay masked for at least like a short period of time. Otherwise, the entire world's going to stop.
You're right, kid. We should look out for one another. Put everybody's safety above our conveniences of everyday life.
Really?
No, you're an idiot.
Why is every passerby such a cock? I am a child.
Do you want to know why?
Yes.
You really want to know why?
Yes.
Are you sure you want to know why? Never mind, we're leaping.
Well, I assume it's February 29th, but what? Oh, it's another leap year, so it must be 2016.
You figure that out all by yourself?
Oh wow, you give me the business sometimes, but that's our relationship.
We have our fun.
Hey, you over there. By any chance, do you know who's running for president?
Man, so
Yeah.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton running for the Dems. and Donald Trump for the Republicans.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's wild.
Listen, man. Vote for Hillary. Don't think just she'll win automatically because she's a qualified candidate and the other choice is so ridiculous.
You're right. I'll vote. I'll get my friends to vote. I won't just assume that people won't vote for the worst possible choice just because it's funny.
Really?
No, you stupid idiot.
How dare he talk to me like that? I am Oscar-winning actor Al Pacino.
Strike two, Sam.
This is no time for your good-natured gimmick.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna do this just one more time, all right?
All right, it's leaping time.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, I thought it sounded familiar in my head.
All right, from the pattern we've established, it's February 29th. But what year is it? Oh, 2000.
No, this'll be a fun one.
Hey, you two.
Dude, we were in the middle of something. Yeah, what do you want, soon to be former President Bill Clinton?
I just want to say, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and then you lied about it under oath, which led to your impeachment by the House and then your acquittal by the Senate.
Okay, good, you two are smart. Listen. In about a year or so, there's going to be a huge terrorist attack in New York City. That's going to lead to a 25-plus year war against countries that weren't even involved in the attack in the first place.
Whoa. Yeah, heavy shit. What do we do, soon to be former President Bill Clinton?
Just pay more attention, you know, question everything you read. Don't, especially when it comes to a partisan news media that's only involved, there's only interest is ratings and over sensationalism.
Really?
Yes, you stupid idiots!
Good work, Sam. Let's go home.
February 29th, 2024. Good to be home.
Yeah, great to have you back, Sam. Let's check the news and see if whatever you did works.
Our top story tonight, comedian podcaster Joe Rogan has just announced his candidacy for President of the United States.
Oh boy. It's Thursday night!
Guess what, gang? It's the STL Tonite Show Leap Day edition with your hosts, Tia Pierce and Andrew Gieselman. Starring cool in the front, even cooler in the back, Angie Hemby. People's sexiest man alive, John Parker. People's sexiest man dead, Josh Munshank. St. Louis's karaoke queen, Emily Hooper. Second fiddle to Pat Ryan in St. Louis Community College's 2015 production of Spamalot, Josie Rodriguez. Also featuring as your announcer, Times Person of the Year for 2006, star of St. Louis Community College's 2015 production of Spamalot, Pat Ryan. Special musical guest, super fun, Rocketship. And featuring stand-up comedy from Fritts. Alright, we're not going to leave you all in the lurch too long. Give it up, everyone, for Fritts.
ladies. How old were you when you started carrying your keys between your fingers at night? 13? Oh, you lived a life, baby cakes. I was 18, which is coincidentally the same year I started doing stand-up comedy. But when I was... The comics like it because they know they're pervs. But when I was 16, my older cousin, she gave me pepper spray that was bedazzled. I don't like how easy it was for her to find. I turned 16 12 years ago. If she did this today, she would have found it on Etsy. It would have been made by some chick named Kate. She lives in North Dakota. She likes glitter, not being hurt. You know, typical girl stuff. But no, instead, she found this at the Walmart in High Ridge. Which makes me think that there was some executive, probably some man, that was like, women, they hate being sexually assaulted, but what they really hate is not being stylish enough. Ladies, whenever you got cards in the mail from your family that said you're growing into a beautiful young woman, did you assume that that meant that your family was taking financial bets on when you get your first period? I cannot prove who won, but I do know who gave me an American Girl doll that year. Ladies, or I guess at this point this could be anybody. Do you have a friend who uses their period equipment for the other 3 weeks of the month? I have a friend who takes her old tampon dispensers, the plastic ones. She washes them out. It's very important to say that she washes them. And she hides joints in them. So that we can go to concerts and we can smoke joints without anybody thinking that we got weed on us. If they say something about the smell, we could say it's something about pussy and make the security guard feel weird. Yes, I smoked these joints. I've also eaten her pussy. What's wrong with that? She inspired me. I mean, she inspired me in a few ways, but she inspired me. So I took one of my old Diva cups that doesn't fit me anymore, and I turned it into a flower vase. Real quick round of applause. Who does not know what a Diva cup is?
I have no clue. Here we go.
It's a silicone chalice that somebody sticks up their cucciarino and it catches the blood. So people like to use it if they have jobs where they're on their feet a lot, like if you're a surgeon or a waitress, or if you're like really into environmentalism. And I was explaining this to a friend of mine. He's a cisgender man, so he's never had a period before. And he started getting really grossed out. And firstly, I don't like when people tell jokes about biological functions that they're never going to experience. That's why I don't like to tell jokes or make fun of people who have like neck beards or bedwetters or uggos, you know, things I'm never gonna do. But specifically, this guy who was telling me how gross I am for having used a Diva cup was wearing a sock that he came in earlier that day. I know! I get that the jizz just comes out. Trust me, I'm very familiar with how jizz comes out of a dick. Don't worry. Ask my eyes later. This guy jerked off, took off his sock from his foot, put the sock on his cock, jizzed in the sock, put the sock inside out, wiped the cum on his pants, put the sock back on, put his shoe back on, went to this fancy wedding reception, and had the fucking gall to tell me that I'm gross! Ladies, did you also have a Tumblr account devoted to how much you were into Laura Dern when you were in high school? Thank God we're gay here. Okay, I was an admin on fuckyeahjurassicpark.tumblr.com. And if you didn't already know this about Tumblr, you can send anonymous asks. So every week-ish or so, we get a message that was like, in the first Jurassic Park movie, all the dinosaurs are female. How come there aren't more female dinosaurs in all the movies? Where are all the dinosaurs coming from? You're a stupid ugly cunt. You know, typical internet stuff. But there's actually a little Easter egg if you're actually watching the movie like I was. Laura Dern, ladies, is showing everybody around the park. She picks up a rock. She says, this may look like a rock to an untrained eye. It's actually an amber-crusted turkey baster filled with dinosaur jizz so that dinosaur lesbians can have dinosaur babies. Look, I know I'm not relatable. I think a big thing is I like to tell jokes about my experiences and my experiences with femininity. But also these aren't like end all be all. I got tits in a period, but I've never had a bat mitzvah or quinceañera. What I have had is, fun fact about me, I was actually a porcelain doll that came to life during the cunnilingus scene in Black Swan. Fun fact, if you take a tongue and a clit and a camera, it's actually a satanic ritual. And not as a lot of people seem to think, sexism in the film industry. I had a really hard time making friends growing up. I mentioned High Ridge. I grew up in Jefferson County. I went to a Catholic school. I've always been this kind of person. There weren't a lot of like things for the kiddos that I got to do. Jeffco's fine if you're into autumn, Christo-fascism. My favorite hobbies growing up were watching The Office, masturbating to The Office, going on the internet, talking about which episodes of The Office were easiest to masturbate to. It's season 4, episode 1, and self-harm. So that's what I was doing. I tried doing the things that the other kids were doing. I tried sports. Every time I caught a ball, it was in my face. I tried doing this poetry thing at my local library, but everybody else who was there was like 55-ish and like going through a divorce. Like everybody was crying and nobody went to get pizza with me after. I thought we were lonely, Marianne. I heard about you and your custody battles. You heard about me and playing dodgeball. They're hitting me in the face. The worst thing that I ever did to like try to make friends is I did this regional beauty pageant where everyone hated my guts. I've never been hated by that many people before. And you know that set that I just did? That fucking idiot bitch right there? You know how I did that in a dive bar in Peoria, Illinois. I was 20 years old, 60 pounds lighter than this. I don't say that because there's more dignity or poise or like value in being younger or skinnier. I say it to make it clear it was really kidnappable. The mayor's son got pilled out and cornered me in the back. And I still felt less safe doing this beauty pageant. Everyone hated me. The audience hated me, and the other contestants, and the host even went on stage and was like,
We're very accommodating for people's mental health issues. However, a young woman who screamed, "Why can't I contour?" and broke the mirror in the green room is now banned from Loma's Jeffco for life.
and I'm like, why you gotta call me down like that? I was so obviously the only one there not contour. Oh, but Ella. Oh, but Ella. Oh, but Ella. You're clearly young enough. You could have looked up YouTube tutorials online. Why didn't you look up YouTube tutorials online? You're a stupid, ugly cunt. All your childhood trauma is your fault. Because, like I said, I'm from Jefferson County. The internet doesn't go there. When I graduated high school, my parents did not have Wi-Fi. Today, my parents don't have Wi-Fi. What we do is we have a data plan from AT&T that all of us connect to, and if we watch any kind of video, we're fucked for the rest of the month. Everybody's stressed out, you can't watch any videos. That's why I had to masturbate to The Office. Excuse me. I work at a sports company. I'm a very unathletic person. Did you guys know that office administrator is just the new fun way to say secretary? Because I found out too late. I thought they were gonna let me be like a German doctor or something, but no, I'm just answering phones. I like my company a lot. I get along with the people that I work with. Sometimes they get me free food, you know. Oh, and I have health insurance, so like, you know, those are like all you really need. Yeah, that's me fucking because I can afford a pap smear now. The only problem is because it's a sports company, everybody's into like one team, we're on this together kind of shit. You know, other things that they didn't realize were lyrics from High School Musical. Wildcats sing along, everybody going on, that's how we do it. I don't remember, honestly. Last time I watched it was on Shrooms. Anyway, this job, if somebody says one thing, you gotta say another. If somebody says cool, you gotta say sweet. If somebody says makes sense, you gotta say makes money. If somebody says the word activity, I gotta do the Macarena. Just one round, but that's still one round too many. I was alive in 1991, but I still feel it in my bones, you know? I've exhausting. But for a while, I gotta be honest, I'm grateful to have a job because I went through like long periods of unemployment. I was one of my first friends who lost my job in 2020. Did you guys also lose your job because of COVID? Woo! Yeah. What did you guys used to do? Did you do finance for mask companies?
I worked at Waterway.
You worked at Waterway? Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm not judging. I worked in the kitchen of an improv theater. Apparently that's not essential good in this bridge. Shut up, Missouri. I tried applying for other jobs. I applied to work at Target. How many of you have worked at Target? Round of applause. Oh shit! Fucking super fun, bitch! Awesome! Every time I see you, I think of that Simpsons joke where the cast of Gunsmoke came to the Springfield Mall and they're like, didn't there used to be 3 of them? And then they got arrested by mall cops. But I digress. I applied to work at Target, and there's a personality quiz at the end of Target. Not one of the fun ones that tells you which of the Fallout Boys you're meant to be with. I know. The answer's Pete. We're all meant to be with Pete. I'm a regular Kim Kardashian type, you know? Anyway, at the end of the quiz, I'm getting way off topic. We gotta land this fucking plane. At the end of the quiz, there's a personality quiz where it's 2 questions. You gotta choose a this or that, and the this and that don't really make like any sense. Like together, on the Target selling room floor, morally, like say number 1 something real out of left field, like I'm gonna fuck my uncle. I'm gonna bend him over like his long asshole and stick his uncle cock inside me. If my aunt still gets her period, she can bleed her aunt blood on my niece titties. My uncle can lick it off with his uncle tongue. I know, Jesus Christ is right. And then statement number 2, something also really uncomfortable to say out loud in front of a room full of people, some of them having been your actual uncle. It's, I work well in a group. You know which one they want you to say, the one where you don't admit to incest. That's why we're not at Walmart right now. But the problem is those 2 statements are so different, you can make them mean whatever you want. I work well in a group where I'm gonna fuck my uncle. I said I work well in a group where we're gonna fuck my uncle! Come on, guys, these are the jokes! We're at a comedy show on a made-up date! Of course, a lot of these come from the Joe Marino. For example, for me, all my uncles are butterfaces. This. How much time am I doing?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, Pat. Give it up for Pat. The top 5 Libras for sure. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna do one more, and is that good enough? I'm gonna do one more. Like I said, the internet wasn't where I grew up, so I grew up watching a lot of VHS tapes. My favorite VHS tape series is the Mary-Kate and Ashley series. Yes! Yes! Specifically the ones where they have the parties. Because I didn't get invited to parties. And the best kind of party is a Mary-Kate and Ashley party. That's why they didn't go to prom, they hosted SNL. I don't know what I'm doing with this, so I've just been moving it around. It's kind of been a prop. It's kind of been like, you know that episode of Community where Abed delivers a baby off screen and we just keep seeing him? This cranberry mule, Danny Pooty looking. Oh God, that actually sounded a lot worse. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the jokes that I wrote. My favorite character in the Mary-Kate and Ashley series where they invite people to parties is this girl who, whenever everything's going hunky-dory grand slam, who's like, wow, the only thing that can make this day better are cute boys. The 2 decent-looking guys walk by. Like, you know, the type, you swipe right on them on Tinder, and they swipe right on you, sort of because you're cute as hell, and sort of because your bio says, I've never done anal before, but I'm willing to give it a shot. And then you go to his apartment. It's like, you know on the corner of Laclede Station and Watson where that Quick Trip is? It's like those apartments behind that Quick Trip. Like Haida Verdano's used to be. And then you open and close the door and all of his plates break and he starts to cry and then you remind him that paper plates exist and he looks at you like you saw God, but he still yells at you for grabbing his dick too hard during a hand job. Anyway, this guy who totally does not exist walked by. Mary-Kate and Ashley, they don't know better. They're smitten. They're like, oh my God, how do you always get these cute boys to come? How do you always summon these cute boys? Where looked straight towards the camera and says, have you ever noticed that we live in a 12-year-old girl's fever dream? Everything we have done today is ride horses and shop. Nobody sent us home from school for spaghetti straps. Because in real life, being a teenage girl is a fucking shit show. Everything you do is over-sexualized, but your own sexuality is like repressed, like God forbid you learn how to masturbate, let alone I even tell you it's okay! And then the girl looks, Mary Kate and Ashley look at each other and they look back at the girl. They're like, well, Dave Coulier taught us how to masturbate, so thank you so much!
Hello. I am Captain Who of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. Recently, we've had a string of car crashes. One of them being at RPM. So we decided on this press conference, in the interest of transparency, I decided to waive the two officers to answer questions directly from the public. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
What's up, everybody? I'm Officer Dude. This is Officer Sweet. And just like, we're really sorry for crashing our car into that bar the other day.
It was pretty sick though, dude. We are doing numbers on TikTok.
Yeah, it was sweet. But, like I said, we're sorry.
Okay, let's start taking questions from the audience.
Yeah.
I've got one. Anita Byline from the Riverback Times. Why do you guys think you're having all this car trouble?
Car trouble? No, we don't have car trouble.
Yeah, we flip them. There's no trouble.
Isn't that the problem, though? Like, there should be consequences for your actions.
No, there should be consequences for your actions. We're the police, we are the consequences.
What are you gonna do, spank me? If so, I need to get some body cam footage so we can put it up on my OnlyFans.
Yes, Ace reporter, KDHXXX, local independent ad-free community porn radio. You mentioned OnlyFans?
Hell yeah, bro. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, I put the D in STLPG, baby.
Actually, it's SLMPD.
Well, we put the D in that too.
Yeah.
I have a question. Delilah from KZK. Are you guys on something?
Yeah, we're on the force.
Yeah, who's the idiot now, right?
Well, I mean, you guys did crash your car into a bar, so...
No, there was a dog in the street.
Are you sure it wasn't a fox? Are you sure it wasn't a fox? 2 News at 9. This is Christopher Suit from Fox, the Animal News Network, the only reliable news network.
No, definitely a dog.
So then who let the dogs out?
Who? Hey, what do you want? I did not let any dogs out.
It's getting tense in here.
Yeah, let's lighten up the mood with a joke. What you think?
Knock.
Who's there?
No, I'm not. I'm over here.
Oh, no, I mean like the joke.
In the context of the joke.
Yeah, let's try it again. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Captain.
Captain who?
What?
I don't know.
Get over here.
All right, settle down, guys. Andrew Giesland, STL Tonite Live. Woo! My only question is, how's the show going so far, huh? You think it's going well?
Oh, that's just shameless. That's it. This press conference is over.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, so, dude, where's my cocktail?
Oh shit.
So if anyone's seen our cop car, please reach out to us. You can reach us at 911.
Yeah, just use one of these. I got cards if you need them.
I know. Okay, so we are ready for our special musical guest. Give it up for super fun, yeah, Rocketship!
Hello. Hey. Yeah, super fun, yeah, Rocketship. I'm gonna sing some songs. They're pretty good songs. This first one is about a dance. That usually everybody does the dance. There's a huge crowd and everybody's doing it. It's incredible. But I know you're all seated, so I don't expect you to do this at all. So I expect you to remain seated. Please don't stand up if you're seated now. It'll just be weird for everybody around you. But if you want to do this when you get home, to do the crab walk. Dance is called crab walk. It's sweeping the nation, like an old broom. The old broom you find at your grandma's house. It's been around for 30 years. This is how you do the crab walk. You just put your pinchers up and you move side to side. This song's called the crab walk. It's just for you, St. Louis. That's right. I'm getting there. Hang on. Crab walk. It's been a long time in gestation. You know what it is? It's a dance sensation. It's brought to you by a widow crustacean. I'll make your whole life feel like a vacation. Put your pictures up and move side to side. Crab walk with me till the end of time. Let me see you crab walk. Crab walk. Let me see you crab walk. Crab walk. Let me see you. That old crab walk, it's old news. Your butt gets dirty, your hands get bruised. Take hold of my claw, join my crab crew. Crab walk for life, crab walk is what we do. Put your pictures up, move side to side. Crab walk with me till the end of time. Let me see your crab walk. Crab walk. Let me see your crab walk. Crab walk. Let me see you. In the dark of night, the crabs come from the sand. In the dark of night, we all do the crab drown. Ow! Oh! You look like a bunch of crabs, St. Louis. Crabs as far as the eye can see. Crab! Walk, let me see your crab. Crab walk. Let me see your crab. Crab walk. Let me see you. Crab. Walk. Crab. Walk. Yes. Yeah. Woo. Oh boy. Lordy. Haven't played a show in 2 months. I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. Yes, that's right. I'm from right here in St. Louis, Missouri. great to see you. St. Louis's premier band, #1 band. Super fun, yeah, Rocketship. There was what's it called? Like a letter, some sort of online letter that you could sign if you were a band or a musician. I don't consider myself either, but and you could sign it and be like, KDHX sucks. That was going around, and I was like, I'll sign that, I guess. I got interviewed by KDHX once, and they're like, we can't play any of your songs. There's too much sexual innuendo in them. And I was like, oh. And I was like, well, what are we doing? There's not really any in Crab Walk. This was pre-Crab Walk. But pre-Crab Walk. So then I wrote Crab Walk so KDHX could play it, and I don't think they ever did. But I signed this letter, and then the RFT wrote an article about the letter, and they said, prominent names that signed it, and they listed some prominent names. I was a prominent name. The first nice thing the RFT's ever said about me. I'm a prominent name. You saw it here first, St. Louis. You saw a prominent name performing tonight. I can't believe it. Speaking of St. Louis, this is a song about a St. Louis thing, a St. Louis institution, something we're all very proud of. It's about the Delmar Loop Trolley. It's about the Delmar Loop Trolley. I wrote this song as to inspire St. Louis to come together and ride the trolley together, and we just get over it. We accept what we've done. I wrote this song as a peace offering to St. Louis, and I maybe pretended that I was paid to do it. And some people were very upset. The trolley people have ignored me, my requests. I joined their online meetings they have that no one watches, and I said, did you hear my song? And they said, no one asked a question today. Moving on. As the only viewer of the meeting, I knew. I asked the question. Very upsetting, but I could go on. There's more. There's more. That's for my, it's working on my 30 minutes about it. This song's called the Loop Trolley Anthem. Everybody ride the trolley. During the song, I'm gonna say, I've never ridden the trolley. So, I assume there's some sort of device you pull and it goes ding, 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 ding. So, I'm gonna, in the song, there will be a part where it goes ding, 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 and you can pump it like you're telling a trucker to honk the horn. But you're dinging the trolley, which I assume is how it works and how it moves down the street. This song's called Loop Trolley Anthem. Everybody ride the trolley. Everybody, ride the trolley, ride the trolley. Everybody, ride the trolley, ride the trolley. I wanna get down that Delmar Street. I don't wanna use my little feet. I wanna get down to Forest Park. Take me on that trolley car. I got my body yaddy yaddy on the trolley yaddy yaddy. Feels like a Maserati, baby, but it's a trolley. Everybody, ride the trolley, ride the trolley. Everybody, ride the trolley, ride the trolley. I don't wanna walk, I wanna ride the trolley. I don't wanna drive, I wanna ride the trolley. I don't wanna fly, I wanna ride the trolley. I don't wanna live, I wanna ride the trolley. Get my body yaddy yaddy on the trolley yaddy yaddy. Feels like a Maserati, baby, but it's a trolley. Everybody, ride the trolley, ride the 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 trolley.
So now, live from the STL Tonite newsroom, it's Weekday Update with Teal Pierce and Andrew Gieselman.
Welcome to Weekend Update, guys. I'm Andrew Gieselman.
I'm Teal Pierce, and together
We make the news. Our top story tonight in health news, urgent cares in St. Louis have been court ordered to pay a $9.1 million settlement. That's $1 for each minute I've been waiting in the waiting room.
I'm still waiting.
Me too.
And in sports, Travis Kelce saw a shadow, meaning 6 more weeks of overtime.
Careful, Teal, he might yell at you.
Yeah, we'll still win.
We have fun around here. But the news isn't all fun and games, everyone.
That's right, Andrew. So tonight we're reviewing a brand new segment on Weekend Update. Good news, bad news.
That's right, Teal. We'll go back and forth about topics, and we'll give the good and the bad news. I'll do the good.
Oh, and I'll do the bad.
All right, well, okay, the good news is we got early spring, everyone! Yay!
Bad news is it's a harbinger of the incoming global apocalypse that will soon devour us all.
All right, well, speaking of bad news, Roger the beloved elephant of the St. Louis Zoo is moving, everyone. Here with the commentary about just that is Josie Rodriguez! We purposely didn't set it up so he had to do it himself.
It's more stage time, right?
For the comedy, yeah.
That's right, everybody. Some sad St. Louis Zoo news. Raja the elephant. Just be able to look at you guys a little bit better. Raja the elephant, and we'll be leaving. This will be our last year with Raja the elephant. Born in the St. Louis Zoo in 1993. We've had Raja his entire life. I feel a special kinship with Raja because I myself was still a young little tot when Raja was born. In fact, I remember the very first time my parents took me to the St. Louis Zoo was to see the baby elephant. And you know, I was just a young toddler. I didn't really understand how animals worked. I'm thinking, I'm a baby, this guy's a baby, this Raja, he's my friend. You know, and you know, I grew up and eventually I learned how the animals at the zoo work, and they're not our friends, but you know, I always felt a sort of kinship with Raja. Even to this day, I'll go there and I'll be like, hey buddy, what's up? And you know, I'm just, you know, it's sad because he has to go to, I think it's Columbus, Ohio Zoo, because they have a bunch of lady elephants and no ma'am to make baby elephant. It's sad. It's bittersweet to grow up and see your friends move away, and especially when it's because they got a cooler job than you. Straight guys, we've all had that fantasy. I'm the last man on earth and I have to procreate for the good of the species. My man Raja's out here living it. So, good for you, Raja. Whatever. He was always kind of a dick anyway. I mean, fuck that guy.
You sound a little bitter, Josie. But good news, everyone. We have a special guest backstage, actually. Give a big welcome to Raja!
Not much. Oh, you know, I was just joking there.
Yeah, you're talking a lot of shit. It's not all it's cracked up to be, you know?
Yeah, I didn't mean it. I think I'm just jealous. How's it going? How's the preparation? You're all packed?
Oh, yeah, just everything but the kids, so we're gonna stay here.
Another straight male fantasy, I can say.
But you know, it's not all it's cracked up to be, you know? I never know when it's gonna happen. You know, one time I'm just standing by my waterfall, the darts come out of nowhere, and I'm waking up, my dick's rubbed raw, I'm on the way, the girls are ushering that song. These are Zoo confessions! Right, man?
That's a damn shame. Hey, you know what? I think I just lashed out because I'm gonna miss you, man.
I miss you too, buddy.
You know what? I'm gonna try to visit you this last year that you're here, and who knows? Maybe I'll find some time to come out to Columbus and say hey. But you go out there and you don't let them tranquilize you. You get that trunk wet. Don't ever forget.
I won't. I'll name my next kid after you.
That's right. Roger, everybody.
Happy endings, you know.
In other news, the snow this month was just awful. In some areas even getting thunder snow. A frustrated Mel Gibson could not be reached for comment.
I don't think we really want to reach for comments, you know.
That's true, yeah.
The city has backed off a mask mandate for government employees. The government employee most excited about this? COVID!
I mean, he has tenure, 3 days left of retirement. He needs all the benefits he can.
Earned it.
Lambert International Airport is expected to get an overhaul that could have an economic impact of $32 billion by 2032. 2032 will also be the year to finally find a parking spot.
Still looking. Anyways, a cop opened fire after hearing what he thought were gunshots, but turned out to be an acorn hitting the car. Here with the commentary on that is Emily Hooper!
Yes, thank you, Andrew. The incident in my hometown of Fort Walton Beach, Florida was obviously very scary for everyone involved, right? To prevent future violence of a similar nature to this completely understandable officer-involved shooting, I have developed a training program for police in all 50 states, particularly those with a high oak population. I'm calling it ACAB. Acorns aren't bullets. Very important. For a live training, you can reach me at 314-555-1312 or find a copy of the workbook at your local donut spot. Luckily, I did write the workbook at a 6th grade level.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it should be good. Thank you, guys.
You love them pastries.
Yep, let me like the donut pop. Off script. Anyways, so an SUV crashed into his house in South City. When reached for comment by Weekday Update, the police department said, "I know what you're thinking."
And March Madness starts next month. Here the comment on that is a legend of commercials. Rex Axel Half Pint. Rex?
Hi, I'm Rex Axel Halfpipe, the adult pretending to be a child in every ad from 2001 to 2008. I was asked to be, since March Madness quickly approaches, I was asked to come on this show and do some topical jokes for the news section, right? So here's my pick for the final 4 topical creams for which I've personally done ads for. Number 1, Neosporin. As an avid skateboarder and all-around sports personality, nothing is more useful than a healthy dollop of Neosporin. Now, I know skateboarders look fearless, soaring through the sky on the wings of the Tony Hawk, throwing caution to the wind. But nothing scares us more than the chance of infection. So if you find yourself falling from the sky at a godlike height, straight to the noggin and crack it open like a Sunnyside breakfast, just rub a little Neosporin into wherever the most blood is coming from, and you'll be right as rain in 20 minutes. With no side effects or lasting brain trauma.
When you said topical, I thought you meant
My 2 spot goes to A&D. Sweaty sports and loose clothing lead to chafing, and let's face it, bloody nips. Do yourself a favor and preempt the chafe with A&D. It's better to smell like a fresh diaper than to feel like a used one. Coming in at third is Icy Hot. Yes, sore muscles lead to sore sports, and let's face it, beat your meat into submission with Icy Hot, right? And let's face it, who doesn't love slathering their teammate's jockstrap with a healthy dose of Icy Hot? Thank you, Icy Hot, for the hours of screen-filled entertainment. And number 4, my wild card, maybe a bit of surprise, Ben Gay. Now I know what you're thinking, but Rex, don't Ben Gay and Icy Hot serve roughly the same purpose? That's why it's my wild card. Bit of a surprise, right? It's better to smell like an old man than to feel like one in the morning, right? And
He's had a few head injuries in his career, so just bear with us, everyone.
And that's all I can remember from that bit. Thank you, Ben Gay.
Only got a few news stories left for you guys. Chick-fil-A offered free food this month. Unfortunately, the offer is only valid on Sunday. That's how they get you.
Yeah, they're wily, that Chick-fil-A. And our final story, a St. Louis area supermarket closed even after receiving millions of dollars in public money. At least a comment, the owner said, "Hey, what's that over there?" And by the time we turned back around, he was gone.
Keeps happening. Well, for Weekday Update, I'm Andrew Gieselman.
And I'm Teal Pierce. Good night and have a pleasant tomorrow.
This has been Weekday Update with Teal Pierce and Andrew Gieselman.
So you want to be a comic, but your mic can't fly? You gotta hit us up to get a pimped out mic.
Damn right.
This is Spine Bookstore. It's located in St. Louis, Missouri. They host a comedy open mic every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. We thought it'd be the perfect location for the next edition of MTV's Pimp My Mic.
Yo, this is Showcase for Pimp My Mic. You got a mic. You needed to get pimped?
So I don't know who you are.
Well, that's too bad, because me and my boys from Just Coast Customs are gonna pimp your mic. MTV. What?
I'd rather you not.
All right, West Fine Bookstore. We got a mic. We gotta pimp it out. What you got?
That mic itself needs an upgrade. I'm thinking rims. I'm thinking spinners. I'm thinking bedazzles. I'm thinking vajazzles. I'm thinking put a wall up in front of it to stop those hecklers. We need comics. We need rims. We need bitches. Let's go.
Alright, so I'm the sound expert, and I'm thinking what we need is a real cool DJ. Someone real slick with a cool name. Something like his first and last name followed by his entire social security number.
Alright, so I'm the lighting expert around here and I got a good idea. Instead of that wimpy camera light that we've been shining at these skeezers to get them off fucking stage, let's fucking melt their faces. The bigger, the better the light. And then maybe a fish tank.
Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. A VIP list, right? And so everyone's a VIP though, because the list isn't fucking computer paper, it's solid gold. And I'm gonna get them a special pin, blinged out, ready to go.
All right, I'm the door expert extraordinaire in this city, and you know what? Doors at Mike's are fucking boring. They open like this. We need to go up and down like suicide doors.
All right, crew. Let's get to work. Wildcats on 3. 1, 2, 3. Wildcats! So, we want to upgrade your microphone. Make it look nice. So we got a mic expert, Josh, to help them to pimp out your mic. Check it out.
You know how before your mic was just a mic?
Yeah.
Well, that shit's over, bitch. You ready? It's got rims on it.
Wow, okay.
It's pretty cool, right? Checka, 1, 2, 3, am I right?
Yeah.
You think that's it? You think that's it?
I hope.
Spinners.
Oh, okay.
We were gonna pimp your sound, son. We got sound expert John to tell us how. John?
You know how your host calls up a comic and they just gotta walk all the way up there in silence? Not anymore. With a DJ, your mic's gonna be super fun, like a rocket ship.
Even your lights got pimped out. Got lighting expert Angie just to show us how. Angie?
So instead of that little baby light I was talking about, now there ain't nobody gonna say they can't see the light. This comes with a hot surface warning, probably like 500,000 watts. I don't fucking know, but it's bright as fuck.
Pimp people are like this. Unpimped people are like this. Am I right? What's the deal with airline food? That's my time!
All right, we wanted to get your list pimped out. So we got our list expert, Emily, to do just that. Emily?
All right, check it out. You know how you used to have just regular computer paper that all your comedians would sign up on?
Yeah, it works.
Okay, well, we got you something way cooler. Gold-plated construction paper. Everyone who signs up is gonna do it with solid silver gold. It's gonna be sick as hell.
We're even gonna pimp your doors, son. We got a door expert, Pat, here to show you how. Pat?
Yeah, you remember how your old door used to just open boringly like this?
Yeah.
Well, we install a suicide door. Now it goes up and down like this. Like this. Like this.
So, Andrew, we just pimped your mic. What do you think?
Honestly, I kind of liked it the way it was before. I don't really understand how any of this is going to help me at all.
That's great. Here's your bill.
$5,000? I thought this was a TV show. Aren't you supposed to be paying for this?
Yeah, it's a TV show. MTV show. You think we have money? Welcome to the real world, bitch. Good night.
Next up on MTV is MTV Cribs, Comedian Edition.
Hey everyone, it's Andrew Giesman, stand-up comedian. Welcome to my crib.
Hey, that's a nice crib. I can't wait to check it out.
Oh, no. That's not my crib. That's my crib.